I was always that guy that nobody everybody counted me out, but then I always had a chip and I'm like, I can do it. I know I can. I had this like delusional confidence. I always tell my team, I have a delusional confidence in everything that I do and everything that we do that everybody always they'll follow me and listen, to a point. Like delusional optimism is great to a point where then you definitely have to have like my co-founder is he's the guy on my shoulder going, okay, I love it, but let's remember cash flow or all right, I love it, but let's, he'll
Yep.
pull me back a little bit when I need it.
Yeah, love it.
When you're an athlete, especially a high level athlete, and you make it to college sports or some level of pro sports, you know what it takes to actually put all the work in and day out, the grind.
Yes.
And that's the thing that most people don't understand about being an entrepreneur and building a business. They look at it from Instagram and go, oh, wow, look at all the amazing things they're doing. Look at what they've accomplished. Like it's like an overnight success. But what they don't see is what all of us athletes have gone through is that, dude, you're going to practice every single day. You're working out every single day. You're doing all the little things every single day that then pays off every weekend, every Friday night. So it's a very similar mentality of what we need to do on a daily basis, that grind you have to do. You just like you don't need motivation. You just need dedication and you need consistency to continue to do the right things day in and day out. And you're going to fail, and that's okay. Most people might look at just a regular consumer good that, again, any commodity and go, well, it's already been done. Like,
Mhm.
there's nothing there. How could I even make a brand out of that? Well, but guess what? They did,
Mhm.
right? Liquid Death did. They're
Mhm.
selling water. Granted, it's really good water,
Yeah.
right? And so that story in Liquid Death inspired me to say, I can take this concept, I can create a really cool brand around it, and I can inspire men to
Mhm.
actually start doing this crazy thing called mouth taping.
Well, I imagine there's like the crazy factor when you start opening up to other people about your idea and you're like, start taping people's mouths shut at night.
First of all, they're like, cool.
This is the last straw for Alex. He's
Like,
not his.
we're going to call it hostage tape. They're like,
Yeah.
ooh, like the amount of pushback I got from that. When you have polarity in a brand and you're going to have people who love it, people who hate it, that's when you know you've got something good, right?
Mm.
So when I first started mouth taping, I used to warn my kids. I would say, hey guys, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to put some tape on my mouth, right? It's going to look like I'm being held hostage. So just don't freak out. And I didn't know that a little bit later, I would actually
Name
settle
it.
the name hostage tape. But it's also tapping into this core emotion people feel. People feel held hostage by poor sleep or their partner, and they don't know what to do.
Mm.
So, and I knew you're going to scroll through your feed and you're going to see hostage tape.
Yeah.
Whoa. And you're going to remember. You're never going to forget that. And people don't. Assuming you have a large enough TAM, and for the audience, TAM is your total addressable market, your total number of people that you think are actually your demographic that you could sell this to. Assuming it's big enough, go after those people
Mm.
religiously, hardcore, go after them. And that's what we did. We went, all right, we're going to go after men who are 25 to 50, right?
Mm.
Out of those middle aged men who they have facial hair, they're growing facial hair, right? And they're probably married and they're having trouble sleeping and they're probably pushing their wives into the other bedroom. We
Mm.
went hardcore after that guy. And now, as a result, everybody else starts to see and go, oh, that's actually really interesting. I see how it's helping that person. I wonder if it could help me. And now, ironically, 25% of our customer base is women.
It's kind of like Stanley Cups.
Yeah, totally.
If you enjoy this podcast, please make sure to subscribe. And to stay updated on everything that the Action Catalyst is up to, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Action Catalyst Podcast and on Twitter at Catalyst_Action. And thanks for listening.